big lighting man. I love it.
Well, wait for this. I'm about to electrify my lighting.
Oh, love it.
And I'm bringing the color. What do you think?
Bring the color. Yeah, I love the use of the word electrify. That is fantastic.
So now that Electrify is out, I'm so glad, because you gave us that 1 minute teaser and I was just like, I want the rest of the song, you know, like, come on, like, why tease us like this? Tell us about this song that you have made for Australia Decides.
Electrify. The songwriting process was one that I'll never forget. It was such an amazing day. Everything kind of just flowed. I walked into the studio saying that I wanted to write a Euro pop song that was, you know, Andrew flavour. So my artistry meets that Euro pop flavour that I've grown up with in a European Australian household. And the song is really about someone in your life that makes you feel electric, someone that almost makes you feel like you have a superpower under your belt.
So you call it that electric feeling, but I think, you know, warm fuzzies or butterflies, you know, it's the same kind of feeling, but that probably wouldn't have made an apt title, right?
Yeah, I think Electrify stuck out to me. Sometimes when I write songs, certain words just stick out to me. Do you know David Blaine, the magician?
Yes.
He was doing this amazing stunt where he had this like metal suit and there was all this electricity coming out of him. And it was just crazy. And then I was watching that video and I thought of the word electrify, like that's a really cool word. And then I put together the meaning of the song and I was like, I feel like Electrify could be a fantastic song title and we can run with this. And then, yeah, it just kind of wrote itself and here we are. So, you know, sometimes as a musician, some tiny little thing like a little video or something you see in the day can spark some little bit of magic for you.
The name Electrify really sort of like continues your single word title tradition. You know, you've got Throne, Lemonade, Confidence.
Knowing that I'm 4 for 4 with one word titles, it's pretty likely that it's going to be one word titles for the next few.
You know, from your music, I get like, you know, like a Zayn vibes. I hear Chingiz. I don't know if you know him, but he was Azerbaijan's rep for 2019. Who would you say your influences have been and how they've shaped your sound?
Influences is a tough question because there's so many. You know, in the pop world, you've got The Weeknd, you've got Bruno Mars, you've got Dua Lipa. And then, you know, coming from a Greek Cypriot Australian household, European music is something that I listen to so much. Greek music, Arabic music, Spanish, I listen to everything. And that also really shapes me as an artist. And I find that I love singing with emotion. That's something that I've always drawn to as an artist, something I always did when I was younger. So sometimes that can steer you in a more of a darker vibe with songs or something in that minor realm. There's so many genres and so much amazing music out there now. And it really can shape what you do as a musician. You know, I listen to musical scores from music. That's one of my favorite styles from movies, It's one of my favorite styles of music. And that epicness is something that I like to capture, you know, especially in intros of my songs or music video intros. I want to capture that cinematic feel. So that's an influence that I have. Yeah, it's kind of endless, really.
You mentioned Spanish in there. Like the second verse of Electrify is Spanish. And you have written, I visualize myself hearing this song playing in clubs and venues around Europe, remixes in different languages. When can we expect these lengthier alternate versions of Electrify? I mean, I know the song's just come out, but you know, like 3 minutes is not enough.
3 minutes is not enough. Look, it's hard to give you a date. I can't give you a date as of right now when that will happen, but that definitely is my vision. One of my biggest dreams of all time as a musician would be to be able to travel the world and sing a song in every country's native language at my concert. That's something that I've thought about my whole life. When I watch something like Eurovision and you get to see there's certain sounds and languages that come from all different countries around the world, it really draws you in, especially as a musician. And, you know, when Serbia won in 2007 with Molitva, first thing I did was learn the song because I was so captivated by it. And, you know, I feel like as an Aussie that if I could go to another country and sing something that's close to them, hopefully that's something that they will never forget.
I don't know if you know, but, like, people are already gyrating to your music. Like, Throne is the 145th song in a Spotify playlist called BDSM Playroom. Did you know that?
I did know that, actually.
Yeah.
I was by my label, which was amazing.
That's great. I think, like, that's nice to hear. But back to Eurovision. Have you kept a tally so far of all the rehearsals and, like, how many times you've got to hit those high notes?
So, yeah, rehearsals are full on at the moment, which I love. I love rehearsing. I love practicing. I just want to feel comfortable on that stage and be myself. There's definitely standout moments in the performance. I'm practicing definitely on the movement side. I really want to just show through my body as well as through my voice the nature of the song. And I want to entertain people. I want people to enjoy it. I hope people love the song. I hope people love the performance, and I hope people can gravitate towards it, especially Eurovision fans, because I'm such a big Eurovision fan, honestly. I absolutely love it. So to be in this position right now is so fantastic. So yeah, there's definitely things that jump out to me, but you'll see them very soon.
I'm expecting hot dancers.
There will be dancers.
I mean,
yes.
You've been in a dance hall, and nice guns, very, very happy with that. You've got to be physically fit to sort of, perform choreography to such a, like a banger like that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've been training hard and just, doing my thing. So hopefully that shines through on stage. I hope.
You're bringing sexy to Australia Decides, I think.
Thank you. That's a great compliment.
Do you think that you would even collaborate with any of your Australia Decides contemporaries?
Yes, of course. I know some of them, and I know that everyone is amazing. I've met a few so far. I can't wait to meet everyone on the Gold Coast. It's like we're just a big group of musicians doing what we love, and Eurovision's something that's been on all of our minds for years, I would say. So. Yeah. To bring us all together to do this is something that's really fantastic. So I can't wait to just meet everyone in general, and then potentially future collabs in the future. Who knows what's in store? But
do you find having like the big followings that you have on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook are helpful to you as an artist? Like like they're a way that you can connect with with your audience on a different level?
Yeah, it's just this type of communication that, it's amazing that you can reach a certain amount of people with a click of a button, When I announced that I'm doing Eurovision Australia Decides, the support that gets, that I got from people all around the world, that's something that's so motivating. And the fact that I can reach so many people so easily and spread the word and people can hear my music easier through social media. It's really amazing that we live in these times for a musician, and it's fantastic. And even look at Maneskin last year, the amazing Italian band that won. I found their music through, of course, Eurovision, but many people would have found it through TikTok. Their songs just going crazy, and then Instagram just spread everything so quickly, and it all started with Eurovision.
What has been your favorite moment? Like, whether that be recent times or, like being a kid, watching it with your family?
There's a million things that jump out of my head. But I remember being really young, sitting around the TV at my grandparents' house and watching Helena Paparizou for Greece when she won. That was so fantastic. Conchita Wurst, hearing Rise Like a Phoenix, it just gave me this James Bond meets Eurovision meets WOW. Something that I'll never forget.
It's really hard to pick a favorite because you want to listen to them all and you want them all to be part of your playlists.
Eurovision's amazing. I love it.
And electrify everything.
Electrify, that is the word that we're sticking with.